What if I told you that your life will not change by just trying big things, by the big things you are hoping to achieve, but by the small consistent actions you do daily? Welcome back to Inspire Visions channel. Here again, I'm here once again to give us a brief book review on the book Atomic Habit, and I'll be doing this video in less than 30 minutes or 30 minutes or about 30 minutes. So just stay tuned to this video. You will surely be. So this is Inspire Visions channel, and this channel is focused on helping you to inspire you to become all that God has created you to be. So in this video, we're talking about Atomic Habit, that is written by James Clear, and it is one of the books that transformed many lives. And I believe that just by this brief book summary, this book review, you are surely going to experience transformation of your mind, transformation of your thinking. So this book is a very powerful book, and let me just give you a brief description of the book. It has 20 chapters, an introduction and a conclusion. So it has basically 20 chapters, and it is talking about how to build consistent habits that leads to success and great achievement. So in this book, in this video, I'll be breaking down those important lessons that this book talks about, and I believe you are going to be blessed, you are going to be transformed, your mind is going to be enlightened to be able to prepare you if you want to read the book. This book is a very interesting one, and I hope you stay tuned to watch this video to the end. So alright, so let's look at the first part of this book that we need to talk about. So it talks about the power of small habits. Like now, basically, now we talk about atomic habit. Now, from the word atomic, now it is noted that an atom is the smallest indivisible particle of an element now, or of a matter. So something that looks very minute. So that's talking about atomic habit. That is, the book is focusing majorly on how you can transform your life by just daily consistent habits, and not like big habits, just small habits that can transform your life, that can make you more better. Now let's look at this now. The first, I broke this book into 4 sessions that really help you to be able to understand what this book is about and gain the important lessons that this book is talking about. So the first section that I broke this book into is what? The power of small habits. That's first. So what is important? 1% improvement every day leads to massive results over time. 1% improvement every day leads to what? Massive result over time. So the truth is that it's not about doing the big things. It's not about doing comparing yourself with a lot of activities. It's about doing what? It's about doing the little things, that counts. Doing little things that matters. That is how you build what? A consistent habit. The truth is that once you daily you do something, you improve yourself 1% daily. By the end of that day, you'll be about 37 times better than who you are at your current state. So it's not about doing the big things. It's about being consistent at the little things, at the small things that you do. That's how you build consistency. One point he said in the book is that most people ignore small habits because they don't see immediate results. That's the trick there. Because you don't see immediate results, you want to abandon what you are doing. No, it is about doing the small things daily. Now, you might not like reading books, but let me tell you how you can start. Start with reading 1 page every day and see how you'll be able to cover up and read a book. Just start with reading one page of a book every day. It's not about not about trying to read the whole book one day. No, you don't start like that. Now just look at a little child now. A little child does not start walking in a day. A child that you give birth to, do you expect that child to start walking now? No, it starts with first crawling, then trying to stand, then begin to take one simple step. Then one day he masters how the techniques of walking, then begin to walk. That's how it is with habits. Any habit you want to build, you don't start with doing it in a large scale. You start doing it small, like taking baby steps. That's how you build a consistent habit. So you don't try to force yourself into doing it all once. You get them? Try taking it small chunks, taking it one bit at a time. That is how you build consistent habits. So that's how you build consistent habits. So now let's look at the second section now of this book now. Now talking about identity-based habits now. Now look at this now. From the book now, they're focusing on outcomes instead of identity. It is who you are that instructs what you do. Look at this now. What this is trying to tell you is that it's not about the things you do, it is about who you are. You get now? A reader reads. You get now? A disciplined person lives a disciplined life. Can you see that now? A lazy person procrastinates. Can you see that now? So it is not about the actions. The reason why we do what we do is because of who we are. So for you to change what you do, you have to what? You have to correct who you are. You have to have a correct mentality about who you are. It is who you are that instructs what you do. So many people want to change their habits, but the question the thing they are trying to they're not getting is that you cannot change your habits, you cannot change your actions without changing who you are. If you see yourself as a failure, or if you see yourself as someone that is not disciplined, then you can't live disciplined. If you don't see yourself as a reader, you cannot read. It is who you are that instructs what you do. That's very important. Let's look at another point from the book now. James Clear teaches that's the author of the book now. He teaches that the real change happens when you focus on who you are becoming. You get now? And this is not about what you do, that is focus on who you are becoming now. The truth is that when you say I want to start reading a book every day now, you're focusing on being a disciplined reader. Not focusing on just changing an action or changing an habit. You are focusing on who you want to be. It is who you are. It is changing who you are first before changing your actions. Look at this now. A bad tree cannot be a good fruit. It's impossible. So when you become a good tree, you bear good fruits. So but you can't be a bad tree. Sorry for that expression. A bad tree cannot produce a what? A good fruit. And a good tree cannot produce a what? A bad fruit. So it is by your fruit, it is by who you are that determines the fruit you produce. So the first thing is about changing what? Who you are first, not just what, not just what you do. So once you can have a correct mindset about who you are, then you can change who you are. Like you can start telling yourself daily, I'm a disciplined reader. I'm someone who is faithful. I'm someone who is consistent. Whatsoever habit you want to build, I don't lie, I don't cheat. Whatsoever habit you want to build, you begin to orient your mind based on that reality. The Bible even says that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So once you think, whosoever you think yourself to be, that is what you become. If you think yourself as a disciplined reader, you become that. If you think yourself as one who is faithful in going to the gym every day, or who is physically fit, that's what you become. That is, have a mental picture of who you want to be. Have a mental picture of your future self. That is how you grow into becoming it. That is, have a daily picture of who you see yourself to be. You have to first see yourself as your future self before you can grow into it. Do you get now? So that's something important. What other point does he say in that book now? I say every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. You get now? Every action you take is a what? Is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Now, look at this now. That is, every action you take is contributing to the man or the woman you want to be. Do you get now? If I read daily, then I'm instructing myself that I'm what? I'm a reader. Do you get now? Whatsoever you are doing, if I exercise daily now, I'm instructing myself to be what? A physically fit person. So whatsoever you want to do is just like a vote. Now, just like now, maybe you want to build an habit of, you want to lose some, you have a dream of losing certain weight. You get now, you want to lose some pounds of weight in your body now, and that's a goal for you now. So every time you exercise, every step you take in exercising is contributing to you becoming that person you want to be. Now maybe you want to become a successful student now. Every page of your book, of your materials that you read, is a vote into what? Into the successful student you want to be, a first class student you want to be, or whatever kind of person. Maybe you want to become a banker now, or a successful person, a successful businessman Superman. That is, every action you take in consistency to that word, to that goal you want to become, is a vote. You get now? Is a step. Now, do you know something now? You can, for you to achieve for you to get to a particular point, there are steps you need to take. You don't get to that point all at once. You get now? You can, like, if only a Superman will do that. And I don't think we are Superman then. You get, there's only one Superman now. So now it has to be with taking small steps. You get now? So every time I read books, every time I study, every action I take now is a what? Is a vote. Is a step to where I'm going to. You get now? So life is a daily thing. You get now? Life is a daily thing. Live life daily. You get now? Live life daily. Live each day daily. You know, don't try to live 100 years in one day. That's not possible. Now some of us, we have a vision of who you want to be. You have a role model and you see, Kai, I love this way this person is doing. I love how this person is the kind of result this person, and you want to put this in just one day. No, that's not possible. It's an incremental result. Now you are seeing someone's 10 years, you get now, in just one day, and you want to just become that in one day. No, it's not possible. The person that has achieved gotten a particular destination, do not just start that day. He has started taking steps. There's a Chinese proverb that says that the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the second best time is now. Do you get that? So you want to have a tree now, a bamboo tree now, or a tree. You don't have it in one day. No, it doesn't work that way. It has to be an increment. It has to be something that you started. So every step you take is taking you to your future. And your future is closer than you think. I tell you that your future is closer than you think. All you just need to do is what? Take that small step daily. Take that small step daily, and that is what will help you to achieve that future. Now, let me just say this: it's not about doing the big things. It's about being consistent at the small things. That's important for you to take note. So it's not about the big things. It's about doing the small things consistently. Now, let's look at the third part. Remember, it's just within 30 minutes. So let's look at that now. So the 4 laws of habit formation. Now, what are the 4 laws? James Clear, the author of the book, gave us 4 laws that help you to form a consistent habit, a positive habit. So what are the 4 laws of habit formation? So the first one is make it obvious. Make it obvious. That is the habit you want to build consistency at. Make it something that you can easily see. What does that mean now? That is, put good habits in your side, put bad ones from your environment. Maybe like now you want to be a reader. Always just like now, I'm just like setting the tone of your environment, making it conducive for reading. Make it obvious. Like now you want to read a book now, maybe the book Atomic Habits. Put the book always always at your side, something you can see daily. You got now make your habits obvious. The habit you want to inculcate, make it obvious. Make it something you can see regularly. That is, make it obvious. Don't make it something that is far-fetched. You got now make it obvious. Make it something you see daily. You got now. So that's one thing that you need to do. Second is what? Make it attractive. Pair something you enjoy with something you need to do. You get now? That is, make the habit you want to build, make it attractive. And now, just like we did this now, maybe you enjoy eating a particular food now. Maybe let's say after I finished eating, I'm going to read. Or after I listen to, or you can say, you can also do it like this now. I'll listen to music. Maybe you enjoy music now. I will listen to music while I'm reading, or I'll listen to music while I take my gym practice. You get now? So that is, whatsoever habit you want to inculcate, make it attractive. Make it something that you want to do, or pair it with something you enjoy doing. Just look at something that is like your hobby now, and pair it with it. Or you can say, after I watch a movie, I'll read one page. Like now, your mind begin to imagine that after watching movie or like you can just do it like this now. Or after I read one page of a book, I'll watch movie. Or after I take my gym practice today, I'm going to what? I'm going to whatever you enjoy doing. You get now? It will just have this. The idea is what? Pairing what you enjoy doing with an habit you want to build. You get now? That's the second point. The first one is make it obvious. Second one is what? Make it attractive. You get now? So that's how you build what? Consistency. You get now? Make it obvious, make it attractive. The idea is about making the habit something you want to do. To know something. The habits you are currently the habits you have now, you get now, or the habits you have built over time was something that you find you enjoy doing. One thing is that once you do enjoy something, you drop it eventually. So it is that something is an action that you have become familiarized. You have familiarized yourself with, and you enjoy doing. That's what you consistently do. If your brain finds out that this thing is not rewarding, it puts it off. Do you get that? So make it obvious. Second is what? Make it attractive. And let me just say something on that second point. Make it attractive. Most people fail because they do too much at once. You get that? So that's so make it attractive. That is, pair with something you enjoy doing. So the third one, is what? Make it easy. Make it easy. And what does that mean? That make it so easy that you can't fail at it. There's something that is very achievable now. Like now, maybe I'm using book. Like I love reading books. I love books. So now maybe you want to start reading. You want to build the habit of reading books. Now I say, okay, I want to read one page every day. That's too easy for anyone. Anyone can finish one page. Even though you don't like reading, you want to inculcate the habit of reading. I'll read one page every day. Or maybe you want to build your body muscles now. You can say, I will take 5 press-ups every day. That's achievable. Do you know? So make it so easy that you can't fail at. That's the third principle that James Clear talked about in the book Atomic Habits. So the fourth one is what? Make it satisfying. This your brain repeats what feels rewarding. Track your habits, celebrate small wins. So that is your brain rewards habits your brain reward habits that are satisfying. That is, once you achieve a goal, or once you practice a small habit, now that an action that you want to turn into an habit, reward yourself. You know, like always attach a reward to an action that you are trying to inculcate now. Maybe you want to inculcate the habit of reading, or you want to inculcate the habit of praying now. At least once you achieve any achievement you got now, maybe any action, maybe anytime you pray, anytime you study, just reward yourself. Can you say, yes, I did it? Just that small expression. Yes, I did it. Just that feeling of reward that you give yourself can make it an habit that you want to do. And there's something I want us to remember: your brain repeats what feels rewarding, and that's how you break away from bad habits. That is, make it something that you don't find pleasure in. That is, that maybe if I do this thing, I'm going to discipline myself in this way. Do you know that? So that is, when you start imposing on yourself certain kind of discipline, it makes it hard for you to do those bad habits. So one thing is important for us to notice, that habits are a result of outshoot of who you are. Do you get now? So whosoever you are determines what you do. Your mindset shapes who you are. Do you get? So you have to become you have to accept the habits you want to shape. You have to accept it as who you are for you to become it. So the fourth section about this is why people fail. Why is it that it is hard for people to build consistency in their habits? Why is it hard for people to be consistent? And that's one thing that you need to talk about. So the first one is they rely on motivation. They want to be motivated. They rely on motivation. No, it's not about motivation. It's about building systems. You know, you don't wait to you don't have to wait on motivation to do what's right. You have to have systems that are in place. Systems works rather than what motivation. The reason why you do what you do constantly because you have a system that enables you to do it. System works instead of what motivation. The second is that they aim too big too fast. It is small steps that leads to what that helps you to achieve your destination. Don't try to do it too fast. They aim too fast, they aim too big too fast. Start small. The truth is that dream big, but start small. Whatever you want to become, there is always a process to it. There's always a process to every result. So for you to achieve that success you want to become, or that habit, for you to inculcate a particular habit, start small. Don't start big. Don't start big. Maybe you want to break away from a particular habit. You now impose on yourself certain discipline. No. Or let me just even come on the positive side now. Like now, for you to inculcate a particular habit, don't try to start big. Maybe you have a role model that is doing it big. Don't try to start big, start small. That is, the more successful you are in doing it small, the more motivated you are to doing it bigger. So you have to start small. So the third reason is that they don't have systems. They don't have systems. That is, they don't have a procedure that has. They don't have a plan. A plan out system. It's not about motivation. It's about having systems. About systems that help you to achieve what you want to become. You get now? So maybe example now, you want to read a book now. Have a system that is in place. Maybe I'll just read one page every day. So systems helps you to be able to develop positive habits. That's something we need to know that. And one point he also said in this book is that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And it is the system that you put in place that helps you to achieve your goals. Not just your goals alone. No, you have to have system, the process you have put in place. So the point is that habits are it is systems you put in place. Now one thing I want you to know is that it is what you do consistently that becomes your habit. You know, so it takes time to build habits. It takes time to build a positive habit. So you must be able to have a system that you can always fall back into. You know, you need to have a system that can make it easy for you to repeat a particular habit. So once there is no systems, it's very hard for you to repeat a particular habit that will bless your life. So it's important to know this. So how then can you apply this now? This is the what are the practical applications for this now? The first one is what? Choose one habit. Choose one habit you want to inculcate. It is one step at a time. What is that one habit you want to inculcate? What is that habit you have been trying to build? So choose one. Just have one habit. The second one is that make it very small. Remember, starting small. Don't start big. Start small. Make it very small. The third one is attach it to something you do already. At least do it. Don't something that is already an habit now. Attach it with it. You know, attach something that is already attached. The habit you want to be with something that is already working in your life. At least a system that is already in place in your life. Maybe you say that now everybody brush daily. Yes or no? So see, after I brush daily, I'm going to go out for workout for 5 minutes. At least make it choose one habit, make it very small, and attach it to something you enjoy. You can say after I brush now, I will pray for 2 minutes. That's very, very important. So attach it with something that you are already doing. That's a very important thing. And it is called attaching something you are already doing with attaching something an habit you want to be with something you already do is called habit stacking. That is, you can stack habits now. Maybe something you're already doing that you enjoy doing now, you can attach it to something you just want to build. You get now? So that's something that is important now. So, and let me just leave you with this now. Your habits don't just shape your success; they shape your destiny. Consistency in small things leads leads to greatness. The point is that habits really impact our lives and destiny. It is what you do that what determines the result you get. So, and it is what you are consistent at that determines the results you get in your life. So notice that for you to change your life, for you to change your destiny, you have to be consistent in doing the things that matters. Let me just continue. The secret to greatness is not about doing big things. It's about your consistency. Consistency is the key to greatness. Once you find a man that is consistent at something, then it is becoming mastery at that. It's becoming a master at that thing. So, and it is only those who have mastered the art of consistency that can become masters, that can become competence. Competence is as a result of of gaining mastery or consistency in doing a particular task. For you to achieve success in life, you must learn how to build consistency in actions. Now. So once you can learn the habit, once you can build the habit of consistency, then you can achieve success. So that's why this book Atomic Habits is very, very important. That is learning to create positive habits. You can do you know that like having actions that you do daily can help to impact your life and destiny. Doing something consistently daily can help to change your life and destiny. So one way to grow in life, one way to achieve this life is that live life daily. Don't forget that point. Live life daily. Don't try to do it all at once. No. Any habit you want to become, make it a daily habit. Don't try to do it one time no. You don't become successful in one day. It is a process. So that is what this book Atomic Habits is all about. I hope you have learned something, one or two from this video, and I also encourage you to read the book. It's a very, very interesting book. It is written by James Clear, and it has sold over 20 million copies. Has been sold just this book alone, because it has blessed many lives. So I encourage you to read this book. And also, if this video has blessed you, make sure you share this video, like and subscribe to this channel for more inspirational content and more book reviews. I'll be bridging the gap between reading books and bridging that gap for you, to help you to understand help you to understand the importance of reading books. So thank you so much for staying to watch this video. I really appreciate. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.